Who wants to keep running? The side will put him down, but it only takes the Aegis the Immortal. VP.
Naku, lakad mo to
Normally, against the rest of these heroes, the more I'm actually talking about it, the more I see that. But they just go for that Red King. You mentioned they were still in the pool, something that they've already ran successfully. So if it ain't broke, don't fix it, right? Just keep to what's working. Make sure you don't try to upset the card.
Therapeutic, and I like it. I'm sticking to it as they're walking in right here immediately. The Monkey King in a courier form gets stunned up, follow-up stun, ready with Inkswell and the, whatever that spell was called, the Bushwhack, I believe.
A very easy counterplay from ShenZhen. And now Ash doesn't lose out on having to have retreated earlier on in the lane. He gets the first kill in the lane anyway. Life is so nice for him.
Arm Seeds. Let's have the extra heals coming through, and that's keeping him alive now. A bit of turnaround on Fonte, just running him down. A couple of right clicks with that drink. And the Stroke of Fate getting that kill. Guo should be next. See a couple more right clicks, despite the brain stab. He'll just take out Drink with a double kill.
That'll likely be the option for later, especially since Ash doesn't have an option to buy a damage item first. He has to go for this Yule Scepter. If he doesn't go Yules, the game is just way too difficult. So middle lane, oh, beautiful Earth Spike under 2. And speaking of Queen of Pain, she comes through with the 2-hero Sonic Wave. They've already ended up losing the Grimstroke. See, trying to run himself away. Spirit Siphon on some creeps. Do they have this damage? The Lycan with the bites from Shapeshift. Not just yet. See, the Spirit Siphon's so good. Still keeping him alive, and they're going to end up getting the counter kill onto the Lycan. At the same time, Shen takes on Hara deeper in the fight. Glad to see it. They need to find a fight somewhere.
I think ShenZhen knew about this. They started grouping up, but they realized that they were not going to make it in time. So instead, they're trying to bring down this tier 1 tower, but really happening. He's having some issues with this big dragon. It's a nice nightmare dodge here. They'll still link together. Goodbye Seed. Nuke down. Bushwhack being a bit annoying. But for our last 2 heroes, they don't have the same kind of burst. Only got the line in turn. Ash will be able to walk away on the back of the duels, and Kaiko also has the link to fall back on. Smoked up. Walking past. So they might still be thinking, alright, we're safe. There it is, the blink forward. Fonte up on the high ground, trying to burst on Hara. And Drink, they're all done already. The BKB shown off from Shen. So lose 3 heroes immediately to this burst. Kaiko having to use his own BKB just to TP out. Ash will not be as okay. You got the perfect position there. Get the TP out. Without a BKB though, it was always going to be scary.
Just lose your life. He makes the right call by telling the rest of the team don't really get involved, sending them away from the fight. But what a loss. And Ash now at least trying to get some revenge, looking for Hui. Will this kill be available? Yes, it will. Fonte in the meantime has the Wukongs out on the other side of the fight, just to dissuade ShenZhen from chasing too far forward. But that's not going to be enough. It is a dieback though. That's a nice reward. So this is a lot of time where they have to take the Roshan, where they know for a fact that it is going to be a 4v5 fight. They take it quickly enough, and look how fast it's going from Neptune Gaming. ShenZhen cannot allow this to happen. They're coming in right now, but they might not get here in time. The big man is dying. Fonte commits the Wukongs to buy space, but they still want to go in for this. ShenZhen on the outskirts of the command ring. Kaikyo jumps in. Kaikyo steals the edge in the middle of the pit. Now we can get out of here with the BKB providing protection. Sonic Wave flies over though from the Queen of Pain. She does take out the Grimstroke, forced to buy back very early on. Hara gets taken out too by the bites of this Lycan. Now they're gonna try and get revenge onto him. Gets tossed into the air with the Yule Scepter. They have enough damage to kill him in the river. We see Kaikyo taking out Guogo. It is a 2-for-1 exchange right now, a 2-for-2 because Grimstroke brought back. Siege trying to chase down Hui. Will he be able to find him? Gets the Rod of Atos out. They more than enough have damage. Woo! Exorcism goes, Kaikyo jumps in. Kaikyo is feeling himself right now here, DragonDrop.
Oh my god. Be a bit careful now, Seed. Walking into a trap right now. Okay, oh, maybe not. The ward on the high ground. Scouts on region. There's some beautiful double stun to counter initiate. Seed protected by the air, and this Queen script up right now, but not for all that long as the BKBs come through. Seed trying to live through it with the Glimmer Cape. One more right click though will finally finish him off. Kaiko unable to find a trade just yet. They're retreating back under the tier 2 tower into the Wukong's command though. Kaiko will die inside, but meanwhile the supports are being run down in the back. Nice little bushwhack though from Hara, still sitting inside the trees. Kaiko needs a bit of extra follow-up damage, which I do not have, but he's linking right into Ash. Nightmare to save him, taken over. Please kill this region, and Ash will be able to deliver. Kaiko with a big team play, and now the follow-up stun over on Monkey King. No more protection, he just has to fight. Big damage though, and big heals as well. Courtesy of Jingle Mastery, another nightmare. There's only the two of them now. Brave King only has 1 life left at the moment, but they still don't feel like they can take this.
Especially when they need to around Roshan, because third Rosh, this might really have the opportunity and potential to define this game proper going forward.
Sneaking in, but ShenZhen, they know what's going on. Kaiko just straight up walking in, hexed up, controlled up, burst down with this first life almost immediately. Now inside the ring, gets him Link out. This is great. Do not fight in Wukong's command. Rule number 1 of playing against Monkey King. But it also means that can't really stop this Roche at the moment. He's seed in there, trying to do what he can with that exorcism as Roshan dead again. This time Fonte gets the age. Feed script over on Kaiko. He is going to fall. No buyback for him. He will not be able to return. Seed next to the list. Fonte just clicking away at him in wolf form. And that's a second hero down for the count.
10 minutes that we've seen one of these heroes on ShenZhen die inside the Roshan pit to a grip from the outside.
Yeah.
And without buyback on either of these cores, Racks are gonna fall. They're swinging for the jugular. They know for a fact that they don't have buybacks. They have more than enough damage with this Desolator or Fonte. And this game might just be ending right here and here. Aghanim Scepter also got picked up, so he got the extra little stone remnants here. Okay, fight going in. They really want to try and bring down Hui Hui. Ash does get him, but at what cost? Ash does jump away, and they do take away the first life here. Okay, Fonte, not as tanky as he thought he was. Might be forced to back off here. 20 seconds until they have any of these heroes respawning, and maybe they'll be regretting here now, DragonDrop, that they didn't try access an additional lane of racks instead of going directly for the dub.
Now on that, but before we running into each other right here, there we go. Kaiko with the extra stun. What? They're just dead. I mean, one of them was Bane, sure, but even the Lycan just disappeared.
Wave coming down bottom. Kaiko rushes in with these skellies. Somebody's going to have to buy back. Bane by himself is not going to be enough. They need to return with this Lycan as well. Seed is here with these Ghosts too, and they're going in. Hui Hui looking for the stuns. Fonte out with the Wukong's command. It's going to be quite massive. Not going to force them away from the base fully just yet. They commit the Soulbind back onto Quap, so she has to retreat away from where the Wukong's is. Fonte, happy with this, but it's finished. He does have the refresher, so can try and trigger the second round. They're really trying to hold off on having to buy back here, so they're gonna end up just sacking this lane of racks here, DragonDrop, going 1 for 1. I don't know if I agree with this decision. I can understand that they feel, you know, a lane of racks at 43 minutes isn't that big of a deal to being available again.
Don't necessarily know that Roshan is not going to be back up for a while, so he's still making a play right here. Trying to bring down this Wraith King's first life with as little commitment as possible. BKB from Regen right now inside the Wukong's command. They get Seed on the very edge of it, but has the BKB and has an Aeon Disc. A lot of BKBs, a lot of ultimates committed here from both sides at the moment. No decisive action just yet.
The situation that just felt like such indecision, and unless they take this fight in great fashion, really feels like this game is walking away from them here, DragonDrop, and they're gonna find him. They found Ash. Not enough damage to kill him just yet though, as the Fiend's Grip going out onto this Wraith King as Fonte triggers out the Wukong's command as well. The damage is out onto Kaiko. They've taken his first life. They've taken away Ashes as well. There's no Aegis. The Sonic Wave will fly through onto this Wraith King, and he's gonna get himself brought down here. Such a sad situation. He's trying to fight through with the Aghanim Scepter, but it's not going to be enough. He ends up losing his life. Ash, can he get away from this fight? He's trying to, as this Lycan chasing down Drink. They've gotten that kill already. Who else do they find? They find Hara, and they claim his gem. They also find Seed next to the tier 2 tower. Wow, okay, this is very decisive. This is very decisive coming in from Neptune Gaming. They've killed 4 heroes. The supports don't have buybacks. And suddenly they might be poised to take away the game.
Just a side note, because they're still having issues. Kaiko also is going to need to buy back. As alright, maybe not. That's a free kill, but Ash will be traded for it. Buybacks from both mids. A Seed gets the BKB out. A refresher of his own now with a shot, and now Fonte inside the Wukong's command. There's no way they can fight through that. Seed has to walk away, but they're just trying to kill the Ancient with it. They might be able to do so. Kaiko blinking in, love to cover his own BKB, trying to burst him down. A Nightmare safe, not going to be enough. On to the next one. That's a Lycan. Credit it down. Why, Jen? No, there's no way you can kill the Ancient. How is this game still going? Weichen is gonna fall too with the dissimulate stun.
Oh!
And he bought back. And that's the dieback for the Queen of Pain.
Make sure that there's no Wukongs when they push. Either way, they're in the base now. And they're forcing it out. They're about to win the game here, DragonDrop.
I'd have thought that like half a dozen times so far this game, so... not sure if the game's over just yet, but certainly in a decent spot. Fonte in wolf form trying to burst down the Kaiko. Will be able to do it once. Can they do it twice? He gets a blink out. Outside of the Wukongs. Bit of extra control there from Ash. They did get the racks though before they were poking the tier 4, so they already got something.
So you have to play against Megas. Even the way Monkey King has itemized hasn't been prepared for this kind of situation. But they might not give them the chance to get Megas. They're going back in. They're looking for the Queen of Pain. And Waishen is gone. In the blink of an eye, taken away by the side of ShenZhen. They're looking for Seed as revenge here. But Refresher Aeon Disc, baby. You can't kill us through this. Soul Bite back onto the Monkey King and the Lycan. They can do nothing. But they set up now for Ash to be able to go back in. Will he be able to find the stuns that he needs? They actually don't even want to take the fights. They're leaving Kaikyo to right-click these supports by himself on the outskirts. Weeby now in a lot of danger. One hit from Kaikyo takes away 80% of his HP. Fonte finding himself completely isolated and alone in this lane. He dies. No buyback. That has to be it, DragonDrop. That has to be the game.
Surely!
I think Jen has done it.
Surely they're going to win the game now, right? And they do indeed. Damn! Have that inbuilt farming utility and get the money that you need, and then you can just provide a lot and play around your team with your aura.
They can't really do anything against Kaikyo, so you have a free time yourself, and you're getting a lot of CS for the Troll Warlord. They're gonna try and get aggressive out onto this Abaddon. Fire Snap Cookie flies forward. Do they get the kill? No, the missed chance from Kaikyo. And now suddenly they need to turn onto CK. AE trying to run away, not gonna be able to do so. And Kaikyo is not only farming creeps, he's farming heroes. He wants another one. Looking for Hui as well. They got the slow thanks to the whirling axes. Is it enough for a kill? It is, with the aphotic shield bursting onto Hui. Ash still hasn't died himself. Yeah, they haven't gotten kills back onto Waishen, but it's not that important. It is important for Neptune though to try and get something going for themselves. And they're gonna try and get a kill top, but this rotation not really gonna assist them against C just yet. Oh, maybe it will. They have so much damage. They get the kill. Ash and Kaikyo though show up. They want revenge and they're gonna find it onto Luna first. C duels down, but Luna much bigger trade-off here. Meme Hammer gets thrown to the ground by Waishen. Both players on Kaikyo and Ash know instinctively not to approach that dangerous part of the map. They're trying to find Hui. Got him, and this time Kaikyo will not be juked out him at anything resembling a reasonable time. This is just going to be a difficult game for the CK from this offlane position, and he needs farm. You know, so hero's not effective with just levels, and he's coming back for a fight now. Meme Hammer drops, not gonna connect. Oh wait, gets dragged back with the reality rift. Kaikyo does end up getting brought down. It costs a lot of spells, but they make it happen. They get the Fiend's Grip now out onto Ash as he showed up to try and assist. However, Gogo can't hold Ash in position long enough for anybody else to come in and get this kill. Waishen and EAE were being zoned away by this exorcism. However, now Seed a little bit of bandage here. Hara though says no, comes in, Aphotic Shield, helps to get at least the one kill. But the offlaners just end up trading lives. Neptune Gaming finally gets something going for themselves as they pick up 2 core heroes in the one fight. To an outpost in the jungle into a tier 2 tower top. That should just not be allowed to happen. But what can Neptune Gaming do about this? They're smoking up now, but I don't know if this fight actually goes well for them, DragonDrop.
Well, BKB comes out. A lot of illusions here as CK Axe comes into play. As, okay, bringing in Seed. That's a Fiend Script. That's a lot of burst damage, actually.
Okay.
I think ShenZhen were not on the same page right there. I think the team decided, yeah, okay.
Was he just that close? Either way, gets to the point where he can buy it back. And Neptune Gaming, regrettably for them, they know that they 4v5 maybe, but 5v5, absolutely no way. They have to back off from the pit. And now Seed and the gang are going in instead.
Going in as Hammer's being dropped, not doing anything here. Seed in the middle with an ultimate. A lot of physical damage on him. He might end up dying to the right clicks, running away from it. Does fall before I can get healed up enough. But space equals created? Maybe not. It's actually OD who's got that Aegis as Kaiko finishing off that pesky CK. Now on to Waishen with that ultimate. That's one dead. Clear through the illusion. Now the man fight up against Fonte. Nothing that the Luna can do about it now. On to the next one. Waishen returns into a world of hurt. He'll step drop. LSA to follow. Kaiko just so efficient, just positioning himself in a way while he was imprisoned, while the OD was imprisoned, he just walks up so he can make sure they can also run down Hoi Hoi afterwards. They got the Aegis. Didn't see how that happened exactly, but they lost so much. Everyone's dead. The courier just...
Neptune gaming now.
Go drink. Still a question mark? Or maybe it's just a bait. And so far it's a kill and it's not a bait. Unfortunate.
Oh. Astral onto Kaikyo. There's no way that this is a serious Astral, right? That's a hero spot.
there was no way. Swift blink, like if you want you can just blink up right there and kill somebody. Decides not to. Catch.
Nice. Oh, Sito jumps in. Ghosts are flying everywhere. Oh, look at the Laguna play. They burst away the OD. Gone and down for the count.
It looked
Okay,
really
no
weird with the Phantasm at the same time, you know? Like he just got sucked out of existence with this tiny leg spike there, but yeah.
Strength that they have right now. They're just too strong. Momori's kisses with Fiend's grip, but to what avail? This is not really gonna go anywhere. Lincoln Sphere is out right now. We can't even pull back the DPC. Has been the only one dying this game, but even he is now completely immortal. Having
Luna
the
can't
Lincoln
even
Sphere being
approach.
up for protection.
Luna can't
What did
approach
Luna
without
do?
being stunned. Spike Carapace is just too strong right here, and there you go, Kaiko. Ready with the man fight. Just the ultimate now. Drawing him into the fountain next. No, never mind. Okay, he's in the fountain now. Dragged back by Aya, actually.
Okay. He will have Blink though, so let's see if he's got the reflexes to get out.
Yeah.
Should be fine.
Just quick out spam out at that point. You can creeps, you have 3 waves pushing in. You can take care of 1, but it takes you a while. Right breaks out, drink. Get to burrow here, Kaiko. Right clicking away at Fonte.
Oh.
He needs to leave, he needs to get out! That looks a bit weird. Oh my god, he was inside the imprisonment, that's not enough!
No.
What? They're all dead!
Rapier on deck.
I was super confused there for a second. What is happening? Why is he moving? Why is he not having his name anymore? Like, what the hell? But of course, it was the thing from the OD.